your foreseeable future, not the unforeseeable distant future. I thank Your Honor for the opportunity given to me so I feel for my client. My client does have a few words of sorrow and regret to express to the Kinaya family, if you may. First, I would like to send my deepest condolences to my family, and I wish faith to my rest and live in peace. And I would also like to say something else. Your Honor, I respectfully move under MCR 6.431B for the court to review evidence related to the incident. I want to make sure my rights are, I want to ensure my rights are protected before sentencing. Your Honor, I have requested from my attorney to file a motion to preserve my rights, and I respectfully request that this be removed.
Alright, that's crazy. Alright, let me go back. Alright, let me log in. Hmm. Okay, okay. Let's see, let's see.
My name is Theodore Tiny Dog Roosevelt.
What? Alright, so what I'm gonna do... Hello everyone, welcome to my PGA Tour 2K25 live stream. Appreciate you coming by. If you can hit that like and possibly a subscribe button, I would really appreciate it. I do live streams pretty much on a daily basis, but I usually schedule them. So if you were to visit my channel, you would see that it's a scheduled live stream. But I truly appreciate it. And if you're looking on the vertical, I do have a horizontal, and I'm about to post it in the chat here. So if you like the full screen, you'll be able to see that versus the vertical. And I just really appreciate you stopping by. So it's a pretty cool channel here. I don't talk much. I just play the video game, and that's about it. So let me go ahead and post this link to, let's see if I can get out of here. So how's everybody doing this evening? I hope everybody's doing okay. Everybody's doing fine. Yeah, let's see here. So let's paste this to the, alright, so let's see, horizontal live stream gameplay. Alright, it's right there in the chat. So if you click on the link, you will go to the full screen. All right, so let's jump into this game. And I also am I just recently purchased the PS5 camera. So that's the other thing I like about the horizontal is that you can actually see my face if you're into that kind of thing. You know, some people like to see the player face as they're playing. So I do have that. And I will say that the PS5 camera is it's not really that good. It really isn't. But,
Hello,
yeah.
welcome back to the Shriners Hospitals for Children Open. It's time to head out to the action. Let's head down to the 13th. Can you take us through this, bud? What's she facing?
Oh, this is going hard left.
Yeah, I think so too. Let's see. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Echo. Let there be light.
Is of 9 feet.
This one.
Let there
just
be
for
light.
bogey.
Turn on TV light.
That's the cardinal sin, leaving it short the heart. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. Okay, holding straight up the head after that hole. This 14th hole is a par 3.
Let me turn it up. Let me know if there's an echo, because I have two different audios. I have a microphone on my remote as well as you can hear. It's picking up as well as the live stream. So.
Opting for the 9-iron. Now that looked pretty good the whole way.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shots.
This would be a great up and down from this spot. That's almost a gimme. Great chip. And that should secure the par on this one. No movements up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Let's see what happens here on the 15th.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
And she's a lefty like me.
That one's got into some heavy grass, I think. This is her second shot.
She really should be pleased with that. That was just such a nasty lie there.
All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par.
Oh, that sucked.
Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par.
I think what I should do, I think I need to practice on my putting. I really do.
Good putters will make
Not
these.
good at that.
5 feet. Unfortunately, she dropped a bit there in the standings.
I'm sure she did.
We've arrived at a par 5.
Very reachable. Find the fairway. Then you have a decision to make. Can I carry this water, and with what club? When it lands on the green, it's firm, it's nasty. It'll probably go over the green. But don't try and be a hero. Try and find anything in the back portion, even in the bunker is fine. Coming up short, that is obviously not very.
Don't go in a bunker.
And just sneaks into the heavier grass there.
Alright. So I'm gonna just...
Wow, that almost went in the hole.
See, that's the thing. That's what I really need to practice on.
Let's see if we can get this one up and down the par.
Hold on.
Certainly makes putting easy if you can chip it that close.
Love watching this player around the greens.
A par putt awaits her. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Well, that was a pretty solid day's effort, all round, and just 18 holes left to play.
My pleasure, my friend. Some memorable moments out there today. Hopefully tomorrow can produce much of the same.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich B, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now.
Let me get the ball.
PGA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's time for the final round. Let's head out onto the course. Luke Elvey alongside Rich Bain with us, and it's tough slogging out there at the moment. The score to beat is 5-0. Let's go to play out of the 14th hole. Going with the 8 on. This one can take a little bounce to the left.
Ooh.
And look at this shot.
That's a wonderful shot here at the 14th. It sets up a chance for birdie.
Alright.
And she struggled somewhat on the hole. No birdie so far for the event.
Oh, you got to be kidding me. Oh,
It's just about 3 feet away.
my goodness.
In the end, that will be a disappointing putt after such a great approach shot. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage.
I needed that one.
Here we are on the par 4, 15th hole.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
This one's got to pump the brakes. That's a little untidy. John, you should have a clearer view than us. How's it lying?
Well, it's in the first cut, as you probably saw, and it did kind of work its way into the deeper part of this rough. Let's see what happens.
I thought
On
I...
that shot, that still a chance. 13 feet to the cup.
See, this is where my putting. Oh,
Oh, did you see that fly right past the hole?
crap. My putting. My putting.
This is a
Alright.
par putt. And Henny, what's she looking at for this putt?
This one's 13 feet from the cup.
Alright.
This one's for bogey. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Here we are at the 16th hole, a par 5.
Very reachable, find the fairway, then you have a decision to make. Can I carry this water, and with what club? When it lands on the green, it's firm, it's nasty, it'll probably go over the green. But don't try and be a hero. Try and find anything in the back portion, even in the bunker is fine. Coming up short, that is obviously not very.
Going with the 5-wood. Came close on that one. Well played. She hasn't managed to birdie this hole so far for the event. And as we look at the leaderboard, our player out in front is leading by 1. Here we are at the 17th tee. Just a little off with the accuracy there, unable to find the green.
Shocking, a missed green in regulation.
She's standing over her second shot. Ooh, that was close. Just a short putt remaining here. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. And as we stand on the last tee, it's a par 4.
18 at Summerlin is a long hitter's dream. The further down the left-hand side you can go, carry that canyon, the shorter your second shot is. From there, you've got a green that is long and narrow with water on the left-hand side. Distance control with your second shot is an absolute must.
That's a good-looking shot there.
Yes, it is.
This putt is for a final score of 74.
All right. Come on.
And the putt drops, and it's a closing birdie for her round. And as this event comes to an end, I'm pretty sure this player will be ruining some poor mistakes.
Not stellar by any stretch of the imagination. In fact, it was quite pitiful, to be fair.
On behalf of Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for joining us. See you next time.
All right, so I'm gonna do this go-to interview. I need some followers, some followers. Okay, so let's see here. Team Tracker. You had some difficulties with multiple bogeys. Can you walk us through your thoughts after making those bogeys and the internal dialogue you had with yourself? Those bogeys got the best of me. I was hoping for a smoother ride, but I guess even the best of us have our off moments. Even yeah, I'm gonna go with that response. On the Green Journal, okay, what their question is, your ability to connect with fans is remarkable. How do you do it? She responds, and she responds, I'm just being me. I think people appreciate honesty and authenticity. So I stay true to myself, even everything I do. Just being me, okay? Car Pursuit post. So many birdies today. Did the course play to your strengths, or were you just seeing the shots perfectly? I think it was a bit of both, honestly. The course suited my game really well, but I also was just seeing my lines and executing the shots exactly how I wanted. A bit of both. I'll go with that one. And so now I got 3K followers. So that's the benefit of doing the interviews, is that you increase your followers. So you get more exposure when you do the interviews. All right, so the next event is going to be training. I mean, so before the next tournament, you have to go through training and then pre-tournament. So I like to do both of those just so I could get some kind of familiarity with what the actual course is going to have. So let me go ahead and do this. You don't necessarily have to pass the trainings or the pre-tournament. You just have to complete them. Let's see. Who's man, that's okay. Okay, yeah, so it's gonna do these, which I need practice with those. Ooh. Land within 25 feet of the pin 2 times. Okay, that should be easy. All right, land on the green 5 times. All right. All right. Oh, that one's different. I was gonna come back. Sweet. 4, land on the green 5 times. So let me dig this up. So it's on a hill, so it's gonna come back automatically. Alright, so I'm done with that training. Now on to the pre-tournament. Finish round with score 1+1 or better, E or better, -2 or better. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. going home by itself. Alright. Oh wow. It's okay. That is okay. And that wind and that heel is gonna take it far out. Man. Jeez. What is that, Michelle? I've got two exciting options that will make a lasting impact. You could take a leadership role in program. Okay. Oh, so I got a message. Okay, from him. Let's see what the message says. Let's see. right, Tom Kim. Hey, Michelle. How about you stir up some social media madness with a rep rivalry? Can't can't wait to see all the memes. Bring it on. Let me memes roll. Let the memes roll. Is set. Okay. That's complete. So, alright, next message. From 2K. Hello, Michelle. Your skills shine with MVP level energy, and we love it. At 2K, we believe in pushing limits and creating moments that players will never forget, just like you do every round. Ready to join the 2K squad? Let's make it happen. I'm thrilled to accept this offer, ready to bring my A game. Let's do this. Alright, so sign. Do I want apparel, clubs, or balls? Which one? Apparel, clubs, or balls? Let me do apparel. So I can sign all three? Okay, so 2K is currently offering the following sponsors. So I could do all three of them? Okay, that's cool. Alright. Equip. Continue. Alright. So that's complete. Continue. Troy Anderson. Okay. Quick question, Michelle. I've got two exciting options that will make a lasting impact. You can take a leadership role in a program that provides sports equipment to children in need. Okay. Let's see what that's about. Children in need, or join humanitarian mission trip to promote sports in developing countries. What do you think? I love to get involved with this sports equipment program. Let's do that. Yeah, I agree. Troy, okay. Awesome. I'll set it up and start promoting it. That's complete. Okay. So let's go to the game now. Alright. So let's continue with the next tournament. Hmm.
2K Sports in association with the PGA Tour are thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're in the great state of Texas this week, and our first round coverage of the Valero Texas Open is about to begin. Hello and welcome. It's great to have the company here on 2K Sports. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside me is Rich Bean, and out on the course, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. Let's get out to the action.
All right.
Rich, it's all set up to be a thrilling day. Our featured player has a rivalry brewing with another player. We'll get into that soon enough. But first, take us through this course.
I'm having a hard time coming up with one that's a little more fiery, I would say, than San Antonio. It's just a golf course that I think was designed to play firm and fast, with winds mostly blowing out of the south. But what happens is, as we normally play it, they oversee the fairways, they oversee the rough, which slows everything down. And then at least one day a week, you've got some north winds that, slow everything down. And this golf course is just, it's painful.
Hi, Brian. Thank you.
Fun to play. You guys
I just saw your
chat. Danger everywhere off the fairways. A few years back, one of the guys was playing in front of me, made 16 on the 9th hole, and that was kind of interesting, but that's what can happen in a hurry out here.
Oh, there you go. Okay. All right, so let's go on and play.
to the 12th hole. As we alluded to in the intro, there does appear to be a bit of a rivalry that's taken shape. Penny, what seems to be happening from your perspective?
All right.
Hi Luke, yeah, I'm looking forward to following these two players in the group. Words have been exchanged between these two leading up to the event, and our featured player seems to really want to prove something out on the course today.
Thanks, Eddie. That's good insight. It should certainly add a little extra spice to our coverage this week.
All right.
That's an absolute ripper. What a shot. Time for a little bit of focus here. This is a lengthy putt. Oh, it's given that one a bit of a wide berth.
Wow.
That's disappointing.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
If she can make this, she'll move inside the top 20 in the standings.
All right. Come on.
And with that lovely play, they're now ahead of their rival. It's getting serious, isn't it? Now, 3 strokes back after that hole. 13's a long par 3 measuring 245 yards, Rich, but it is playing downhill.
Downhill to a sliver of a green, however. Anything missed out to the right will leave a very challenging pitch shot to a green that'll sit well above them. Come up short in those bunkers, that's no bargain either. The 3 here, you done good.
This putt to move into the top 5 on the leaderboard.
Oh.
Well, that's a good effort, just missing the birdie there. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Sitting at a couple over for the event. What do you think of the 14th, Richard? Par 5, 575 yards.
This is a really good par 5 here, Luke. Tee shot wants to favor the right-hand side of the fairway, if at all possible, shortening the hole some 20 yards. Second shot must avoid those fairway bunkers down the right and on the left-hand side. A narrow opening to this green should players go for it in 2.
Great shot. Second shot here on the 14th. Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Absolutely love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
If this goes in, this is going to be putt of the century. This is huge.
And this putt to move into a tie for 5th in the standings. Henny's down there. You got a read?
This is going to turn ever so slightly to the right. No harm done, nestled and up close.
It never feels nice. A 3-putt par here. Trailing by a few shots after that hole. As we start heading for home, Rich, we find ourselves on the tee at the 15th.
Could be the hardest hole on the golf course, Luke. Tee shot must avoid that bunker down the right-hand side. Second shot is to a green that's perched above the fairway and surrounded by 4 bunkers that are mean. This hole could make or break a player's day.
Lining up from around 160 yards. Only a few shots off the pace. Okay, that'll end up in high.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
Little birdie look in here.
She finds herself in a share of 4th place at the moment. way to finish the opening round. Out in front, the leader. Sounds great.
He doesn't like to be the leader. Always good. Rather the first round. He'd rather have it the last round, though. But I gotta say, good start.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
So I'm going on to the next event.
2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're back at TPC San Antonio for the second round coverage of the Valero Texas Open. Luke Elby here, we're pleased to have you with us today. I love the golf player this week. So far, she's managed to build a small lead over the field, but there's a lot of people in that chase pack that will want to take it off her.
It's a tough spot for her to be in because any small errors out there could be disastrous from a golfing standpoint. I'm interested to see how she handles the pressure.
Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and start the
We're
next.
going down to the fourth hole now. Oh, that was pure. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
She's looking at maybe 155 or so, I say.
Going with the 9-iron, I think.
Judge to perfection.
Let's check in with Tom Kim, shall we?
Oh, this is tracking. It's tracking. Come on.
And back to the play, shall we? A birdie putter waits.
This should be easy.
And with that, she's going to extend her lead on the field.
That is definitely a confidence builder.
Holding steady in first place after that one. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
Now she can drive this green, extend her lead if everything goes her way.
Good looking shot this. Ugh, that's heading in the wrong direction.
The ball is on its best behavior, avoiding the first cut.
Sitting at one under the card. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. To a 9-foot chance here.
All right, guys. This for 2 birdies in a row.
Oh, what about this start?
Back-to-back birdies moving the right direction there, Luke.
As we move to the 6th hole, it's a par 4.
Players must find the fairway, avoiding that bunker down the right-hand side. But from there, second shot is up the hill to a green that runs away from the players ever so slightly. But still, going in with a short iron into this par 4, a birdie is definitely makeable.
Well, when he exploded on the PGA Tour, Tom Kim was everyone's second favourite player, wasn't he? He's got that bright, effervescent vibe about him, and he just seems to play the game with a kind of enthusiasm of youth.
I kind of like how you said Tom Kim was the second favorite player on tour. Listen, I get it, you know, there's always going to be one great big popular guy, But, you know, Tom is that breath of fresh air, isn't it? He's a young kid. He comes out here. He's smiling. He plays with exuberance. He's in love with the game, and he shows it when he's out there, doesn't he? I think that's why it makes him a fan favorite, because he looks like he's having fun doing what he loves to do.
That's incredible. And this is one of those lengthy putts. Good one just to get close.
Nope.
Putting for par. And a quick look at the leaderboard has this player currently in first spot, with Tony Finau second. Hole 7, and it's a par 3. Going with the hybrid. Yeah, just not enough club by the look of it. Sitting at 2 under.
What?
A chance now from the bunker for an up and down.
Oh man, this is. What the heck?
Time to catch up with that fabulous Korean, Tom Kim. Well, this is right down the pipe.
Wow.
Here is her 4th. Now a 3-shot lead over the field. That one almost went in the hole. His putt's about 4 feet from the hole. Well, an untimely double by our leader, and the rest of the field's eyes have lit up. A chance to bounce back here. She's currently sitting in first place.
Alright, so I didn't lose first place.
Chance here to reclaim a bit of focus after that double at the last. Oh, golf clap. That's beauty. Already with multiple victories this season. Not sure if this one will stay on the short grass. Close to the surface here, the green side rough. How close was that to going in? This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. She should be impressed with that. That's another putt that will build on her advantage. And as we head to the next, she has a 2-shot advantage over the field. And as this round winds down, she finishes in a tie for the lead. On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Quinnack, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports.
All right, I'm gonna go to the next event.
PGA Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We've got third-round action at the Valero Texas Open coming your way right now. I'm Montgomery with Richmond, and it's great to have you with us. This player starts their round in the lead. How should they approach today?
It's right now the game plan is working, but they still have to go out there and play off the front foot, play on offense, and not worry about who's chasing.
We're going down to the sixth hole now. She's looking to make something happen here and move into solo first place. Wonderfully played. Well, Rich, this looks like a familiar spot for this player.
Same spot as yesterday, looking for the same result today.
She'll like that. That's inside the birdie range. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. And with that hole, she's now the solo leader of this event. As we move to the seventh, it's a par three. Opting for the hybrid, I think.
Nicely done.
Both feet coming up to the cup.
Oh,
And that's going to come up short. And tapping in for par on this one. Currently at 2 over par. Fortune favours the brave. Plenty of bravery here. Out comes the driver. Well, this one looks to be heading down the runway. This is her second here. Currently in the lead by a shot. Handy effort, that one. This would be a great up and down. Oh, what a shot. Holding it from out of the rough. Wow.
Chip in for birdie. That's always a nice feeling.
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4.
Not a single bunker on this hole. Tee shot is fairly straightforward. Just hit it straight, find the center of the fairway. The second shot, however, gets a little interesting as this green is very deep, not very wide. Big runoff areas on both sides of this green. A par here is a solid number.
Playing from around 150 yards here. This one looks like it will safely make the green. Should be pleased with that one. That's a good try.
That would be back-to-back birdies for this player.
And she struggled somewhat on the hole. No birdie so far for the event. That was a sensational approach, Rich, but you've got to feel like an opportunity was lost. And Rich, she's been impressive so far, continues to lead this event.
Yeah, but I like the position. I like being out in front. That forces the other players to come catch you. I like their position.
Well, Rich, that was a Jekyll and Hyde performance, if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, and which one was good, the Jekyll or the Hyde? I can never tell, but I tell you what, I think Mr. Jekyll was in the front and Mr. Hyde was on the back.
All right, guys, I'm getting sleepy.
Well,
I think I'm done for tonight, and I'll probably be doing it again tomorrow. So I'll probably schedule it for tomorrow. But I appreciate you stopping by. Please like, subscribe if you haven't already, and have a good night. Thank you.